Neverness to Everness has been one of those games that has been polarizing for probably more bad than good, only because of the fact that the containment test and the test before that were not exactly impressive to what the trailers kind of showed off. And I do agree with some statements. I do think that NTE still has a long way to go. It's an uphill battle for them and also another gotcha game known as Duet Night Abyss. I played in both of the beta tests for Duet Night Abyss, and I also played the containment test for NTE. And I have to say, like, while I do see a lot of great things from both of those games, a lot of uniqueness to them, I do feel as though it's an uphill battle. But I will say the one thing about the NTE devs and even the Duet Night Abyss devs, comparatively to a lot of other gotcha games, excluding Wuthering Waves, I will say that, has a great development team that will listen to the concerns of the players. And I'm hoping that this post that we have here from the NTE Global, which was posted on the 24th, shows off that. I haven't read this yet because I've just been very busy with a lot of stuff. So I'm a little bit behind on this update. So I'm hoping that when I read this, it's going to be great. And if you haven't read this as well and you want to journey in with me on this, like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. Guys, I'm trying to get to 5,000 by the end of the year. We are at 3,018 by the recording of this video. So I'm hoping to have all y'all's help for this. But like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to also check out my sponsor, GamerSupps. Use code TYSTRA for 10% off. Today's flavor is Kaho's Guilty Pleasure, a great black tea flavor, which is just so good. Black tea passion fruit. And I'll be drinking this as we talk about this today. So use code TYSTRA for 10% off. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive into what this news is. Now, of course, I should move myself over here. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Kind of walk over. Don't clip the sound. Don't clip the sound bit outside of it. Anyways, yeah. So this was posted on the 24th, and I'm very excited to see what exactly this is. Dear appraisers, we appreciate every appraiser's participation and passionate feedback during the containment test, for they will all become important pieces of the foundation to Hethru's of the Hethru we all envision. Learning from the feedback, the dev team has decided to focus on the following critical areas before the next test: auto-visual enhancements, gameplay, system and performance improvements, and future content planning. Now, I will say this. I love the fact that they list all the stuff, but you could have just said, here are the following improvements that we're going to be making, and then just dove into it. I guess, like, they want to, like, go, hey, this is what we focused on, and I get that to a degree, but there was a lot that needed to be improved when it came to NTE. That's just my thoughts on that. Once again, we appreciate everyone for the trust, understanding, and encouragement, and we will keep refining the hair through experience and look forward to welcoming you back soon. I could never pronounce the actual, like, area that it is, so yeah, I always have problems with it. So they also put it as a little picture thingy right here. I think that's cute, but I think, honestly, in this case, this is just nitpicking. You should have just kept it to that and just added pictures as well as below. I think that doing this is just kind of, like, I think the focus is too much on the whole, like, haha, let's make it look cute type thing, but that's just me. That's just me. Audio-visual updates, Neverness to Everness. Based on feedback of the containment test, we will focus on improving character presentation, animations, and combat experience. Cutscenes and music are our priority. Character presentation. Make updates to the design and details based on current assets, such as improving character shading. To me, like, I feel like this shouldn't be at the top of the list. Character shading should not be on the top of the list. I think the characters look perfectly fine. That's just me. I think that this should be near the bottom, but yeah. Combat. Improve general combat experience, including but not limited to damage sponge enemies, Esper cycle mechanics, combat states, and better tutorials. Yes, I will say this. It felt like even the small enemies were sponges to what we were doing. Smaller enemies would just tank every hit that we were doing. And I'm not saying that it needs to be like, oh, easy peasy, we defeat them in one hit type of thing. But I do feel as though, like, if it's a smaller enemy, like, they could sponge a little bit, right? But it should be almost like a D&D-esque type of thing. Like, there's certain attacks that they can sponge if they have a high enough, like, I guess, damage absorption type of thing. But if you're constantly hitting your bigger attacks or even a heavy attack, like they shouldn't be able to sponge it. So I will say I agree with that one. Improved character combat, handling, and animations. Moves will be updated on characters like Zero, Nonali, and Lacrimosa. Um, Handling, yes. I do feel that it was a little bit blocky. I guess the best way to put it when you were handling characters. And not only that, but at least with the controller, and I hope that they talk about it a little bit, but there was a delay in input when you use the controller. And I did confirm this during a live stream where like you would see me press the button and there was the delay, but then when I would press the keyboard, it was instantaneous. So I hope they talk about that as well. Ranged characters will be able to perform parry attacks for combat or for better combat variety and viability. Okay. Improved camera and combat include options like auto orientation. I think that would be a good one. Improved combat system terms and writing, lower the cognitive load and barrier on understanding mechanics. I will say that, like, I felt like the tutorials were just they were boring. Like, they were really boring. Yeah, that's really all I could say about it. It was just a very boring tutorial. I know that tutorials are not meant to be like super exciting, but for me, like, I think one of the best tutorials currently is Stellar Blade's tutorial. I think that going into the scene, getting antiquated with what's going on, and you have like direct, like consistent, I guess insertion of the actual tutorial and the story at the same time. So I really like that. Let's see. Improved visuals for playable characters such as animation for running, walking on stairs, and cloth mechanics. I think the animations are fine. I think it's just there were certain things when it came to the actual like quests where I got annoyed with characters going super slow. That's just me. More S-class characters will be included in the next class, including Daffodil and Jiyuan, along with other A-class characters. Okay, so I was about to say that if they don't say anything about the limited amount of A-class characters, I'm going to lose it. But the fact that they said S-rank characters along with other A-class characters, great. I think you need to bump up the amount of A-class characters. Having only 3 A-class characters drove me bonkers. Right. And yes, during the containment test, we got to play every single character for the most part. I didn't play every single one, but I did play enough. But it pissed me off to see that there was only 3 A-class characters comparatively to like, you know, what was it, 10 S-class characters? I'm like, bro, that's insane. But I am glad that they are covering that. That's really good. Narrative. Move Pawn Moonlight from episode to spinoff for better flow and pacing. Enhance story, dialogue, presentation effects for greater expressiveness, address feedback on Tagido's voice quality, and improve the live house rhythm game experience. Yeah, Tagido's voice was annoying. All I hear is Tagido. It's like, bro, oh my god. Like, I get it. All he could say is Tagido, but at the same time, like, I don't get why people think that that's a character that we all want to like deal with. I think it's not as annoying as Paimon was, but it was getting annoying. Improved presentation for bosses, such as more impactful cutscenes for the never-ending Arcane, and deal and enrich combat effects for bosses. Okay. Refined side storylines comprehensively, including flow improvements for Miles Apart and full voice acting for A Retrograde Poem for You. Okay. And then fix clipping issues and action frame skipping throughout storylines to deliver seamless, immersive gameplay. Cool. I could dig that. And then atmosphere enhance Harathu's atmosphere with diverse NPCs. I think the diversity of the NPCs was pretty good as it is. So, I mean, if you want to do more NPCs, I'm not going to say no. Elevate music expressiveness with dynamic variations and improved sound effects. Cool. And include more original scores from Harathu. Translation and voiceovers, polish text for more immersive storytelling experience, refine localization of skills and concepts for better clarity, add more languages, and enhance the visual presentation of in-game text. I know that a lot of people were talking about the languages, so I think that's good that they're going to add more languages to it. I think they should, obviously, but yeah. Here we go. Gameplay tutorial. Revamp the tutorial system significantly for lower entry barriers and ensure smooth onboarding. Okay. Add dedicated combat tutorials that demonstrate mechanics in detail. Yes, I think that's needed as well. Like, kind of like give us a more detailed aspect to it, but also keep it fun. Add comprehensive explanation to character attribute interfaces. Yes! Yes! I did not understand the attributes. I thought that was the most annoying part when it came to the actual characters, is not understanding why the elements are what they say and what they mean. Like, I didn't get that. So thank you. Yes, add an interface that makes me understand these. Streamline item acquisition sources and implement usage indicators and tooltips for clearer resource management. Okay. City life. Overhaul on driving. We will be working on this with racing game specialists, enthusiasts, and creators in the future. I think that's good. I think that's a really good one as well. I did like the vehicle stuff, but I kept running into shit. Like, I'm not a bad driver. I swear to God. Oh, man. Improved vehicle appearances, including enhanced models and improved paint textures, delivering great realism and visual appeal. Add horns to cars and the ability to ride along with others. Okay. Enable on-demand summoning for future sport motorcycles to be as convenient as scooters. We're also streamlining mount and dismount animations to eliminate the sluggish feeling. Yes. Implement smart vehicle summoning with terrain detection. The system automatically summons your preset motorcycle on streets, preventing repeated failure prompts when summoning vehicles off-road. Okay. Add shop quick travel. I dig that. Expand requisition trigger range. Improve item pickup display logic, and improve AI performance for NPCs when wanted. Enhance racing gameplay experience by improving racing team NPC AI. Elevate weather presentation with improved snow textures and refine. Okay, for me, I thought that the rain and snow was fine. I don't know why that this is like such a big thing. I did see people going like, "Oh, this looks bad." I'm like, it looked good. It looked good comparatively to other games. Expand open world content with increased anomaly strongholds and brand new faction strongholds. Okay. Remove HP recovery limits for phone booths and sleep. Yes. Why? Okay. This is what I don't get about gacha games in this similar style, like Genshin. Why do we limit the amount of HP that we can recover from there? It's a safe spot. Why do we need to limit the amount of HP that we can recover at those areas if we lose that much HP? I think it's stupid that we limit that. It's like, it's a safe spot. The whole point of us going there is to be safe. So why is it that after a while we can't heal? It's so stupid. So big shout out to them for actually fixing that. Enrich city building interiors with detailed decorations and enhanced texture quality. Refined road planning details, including adjusted intersection facility placement for improved driving experience. Expand photo mode with customizable parameters for lighting, weather, time settings, and more. Add filtering and search functions to map icons while increasing minimap range. Okay. I mean, that's all good stuff. There's still a decent amount. Jesus Christ, there's still so much. Refine pacing and presentation for some commissions such as Deep Blue Sorrow, Prolific Sea. Enhance guidance for some commissions such as the music puzzle section and Lonely Player Campus Anomaly. Streamline the settlement process and waste less time. Introduce multipliers for instance to reduce grind. Allow character pixel stamina overflow. Improve beyond the rails through enhanced guidance, detailed description, and refined mechanics. Improve entry methods and related processes for beyond the rails. Yeah, I think that overall those are good for the anomalies. I think that that's not a bad gig right there. We got development, adjust character development with convenience and quick guides. Yes. Streamline console rewind development and usage and improve craft system. I could dig that. I think that the grind for the characters is not too bad. Well, I mean, to be fair, we were given a bunch of these like items, and that's cool and all, but I think that the grind needs to be fixed regardless. Gacha game grind is just so annoying in certain games. Wuwa, I think, has a pretty decent easy grind. I know that a lot of people might disagree, and I think ZZZ's grind's not that bad either, to be quite honest with you. I think a lot of people who bitch about ZZZ's grind, I just don't think it's that bad. I have an easier time grinding in ZZZ personally than I do with Genshin. Just how it is. But I digress. Overhaul on Scabbard Fair assets, such as roll and obtain animation remakes, as well as functional updates like character trial and speed up mode. Update multiplayer connection environment. Update achievement system for better usability. Yes, the achievements got annoying because there was at least one time where I had claimed all my achievements, and then for the entire day I was playing, there was apparently a exclamation point on the achievements, and I couldn't get it. And I was like, bro, I got all the achievements that was on there. There's nothing highlighted. So, update exploration guide with better categories and UI. Okay. System and performances. Please, we're going into controls. Improve controller handling. Custom key mapping will be available on PC and mobile. Okay. That's cool, but that's not what I want. Enlarge UI on mobile and tablets. Allow custom menu position on mobile and tablets. And accommodate reconnection on mobile for better stability. That's not... Well, that's controls. So, but yes, those are good. I think those are really, really good. Performance. Optimize further for both PC and mobile to welcome as many devices as possible to push graphical limits. AMD graphics cards will support FSR and frame generation. And then cross-platform. Streamline internal development and testing workflow, investigate and debug known common issues, and maintain smooth progress on development for PlayStation and iOS. Okay, so I'm a little bit peeved because, again, we don't talk about the delay on controller. Why are we not talking about this? There's a massive delay when it comes to controller stuff. It's like a 1 second delay. So if I'm trying to dodge, on the controller, like, I have to push it 1 second beforehand. I have to predict what the enemy is going to do, right? I think that they need to fix that. That was my biggest issue, to be quite honest with you, with the whole entire game. And it ruined my experience because then I was like, I don't want to play because I'm just going to get my HP is just going to deplete, right? Future Neverness to Everness developments. So more new stories, places, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and dive into this. Discover the daily life of characters in future updates, see them outside of work throughout the city, and invite them to share special moments and create lasting memories together. I think that that's a good update that they should focus on because, again, when we're playing this game on a continuous basis and as the, game evolves, we don't get to really see how those characters are outside of just quests. So it's really cool that they're going to add that, maybe give them a little bit of a NPC AI update. Expand housing system. Find your roommate and unlock exclusive interactive content. Ooh, we could room. Can I pull Hotori into my house, Can I pull Fadia in my house, Daffodil? Launch character outfits. We're prepared diverse outfits for every character. We hope you'll love them. For every character, you say. Okay, I will hold you to that. Hopefully, it's not all paid skins, right? Give us some freebies. Add portable music player. Why not play some fitting tunes to your moment? I think that they should attach Spotify somehow into it. I think that it would be really cool if they attached your Spotify into the actual game itself. I think that would be like astronomical. I think that would be sick. Or even Apple Music or whatever you listen to get music on. I think that'd be really cool. Challenge yourself with high-level difficulty anomalies. Unlock even greater challenges and test your skills in increasingly demanding trials. New story chapters. Witness the emergence of the Scarlet Letter members following the auction house incident. Uncover the secrets hidden within targeted precious anomalies as the storm against Iban begins to brew. Follow the Woots after their unexpected successful debut. Watch them actively prepare new songs and gear up for the next performance. Dear fans, your patience will be rewarded. Explore the new batch of anomaly collections at the Doverick Collection Hall. Discover new stories of that Tungsten is eager to share. Okay, cool. And then new city atmosphere. Switch to first person anytime. Experience. I like this. First person would be sick. I think if you could fight in first person too, that'd be really cool as well. Visit Hairthew's tallest landmark, the Hairthew Sky Tower. Opening soon for tours. Take the elevator to the top floor, savor special cuisine, and observe at the observation restaurant and admire breathtaking city views. Explore the brand new Half-Port District and Puka Land. Discover diverse cityscapes ranging from industrial zones filled with massive machinery and fully equipped amusement parks. Get a career with Swift and Cool Express to become the next great taxi driver. Yes! Taxi driving, that'd be sick. More new anomalies on their way. New cars and motorcycles are soon to be imported into Hethru. Nice. And then, of course, and more. We appreciate every appraiser's participation and passionate feedback from the containment test. Once again, we thank everyone we trust for the trust, understanding, and encouragement. We will continue improving the experience Hethru offers and await the next visit. So for me, I think that this was overall good. I think it was a good update in general, but I am a little bit pissed because they didn't talk about the delay in regards to input in regards to the controllers. That again is my biggest thing because I like playing on controller. I don't care what anybody says. People can say mouse and keyboard is great. That's fine. I don't care. There are people out there that just prefer to play on a controller, like Grandpa here. I want to play on a controller. So for me, it kind of sucks that they didn't really talk about like actually improving the delay. And maybe they did. Maybe they did in that one controller thing, and it's just I'm not seeing that. But I hope that they fix it. I really do. But once again, y'all, I'm still going to try out Neverness to Everness on launch, or if they do another test, I'm willing to try it because I think that this game has a lot of potential. I think it has a good amount of like things that are better than freaking Tower of Fantasy. And people can, you know, hate me for that, but I think that it already is better than Tower of Fantasy. I would play this on a consistent basis, but it has a very uphill battle, just like Do at Night Abyss. And I hope that they're up for the challenge. Both of these games have a lot of great potential. So let me know in the comments down below if you're going to be playing Neverness to Everness or if you feel like it's too little too late. Would love to hear y'all's opinions. Don't forget to check out GamerSupps. Again, use code Teicher for 10% off. And as always, we will catch you in the next video. Please take care and be safe.